Changemakers Podcast. I'm Khalilah Denney. Typically, I'm your host for the podcast. However, today we are going to switch things up. We're going to have a deep dive conversation on violence in our Black communities. And these young people you see here are going to lead the charge. I am going to get behind the camera and have our videographer come up front, Mr. Quacy February, to facilitate this conversation.
So today we're going to be talking about violence in Black communities. So what do y'all think is wrong with these communities today?
Definitely social media, that definitely plays a huge role because it definitely influences our values, for sure.
Right.
Like, and our morals as well. Like, we see something, or we'll be like, oh, I want this, or, you know, I want to be that. You know, it's a lot of...
They see somebody with something, be like, how he doing that? How he got all that money? How he got all that jewelry and all that? The whole time he faking it. That's not in his jewelry. That's his marriage jewelry. Like,
just to show this narrative of them. And
a fast life. Like, social media really portrays a fast life and, like, get into it. And, like, money is just going to fall from the...
trying to get everybody that quick cash. Everybody want to scam or they want to steal. And it's like...
And a private life is definitely a better life because it's like, you let the world know everything is going to be gone within the next day. Like, just make sure you just keep everything to yourself.
Sure. It's not even just like you spend all your money. It's like they hating on you. You never know people's true intention for real when they see you. So it's like, I feel
especially when you flash and that really make you a target. And then be like, oh yeah, how come I got all that and I don't got that? We gonna take him down.
Take down, yeah.
And it's not even just with that, like relationships, all that. You know, just keep your stuff private because you never know who's watching. You know, it's like it's better to keep it that way.
So do y'all use social media?
We do.
Yeah.
Do y'all keep y'all stuff private or not?
No. And you definitely, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type of nigga, I like to take pictures of my food.
Yeah. Yeah. Would they be like hibachi on the 40 book? Could be a blood.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't feel like I ain't one of them peoples, but in the back of my head, I know my wrongs and my rights and what I'm supposed to be doing. I just like to have fun with life sometimes. Life ain't gotta be so serious, but social media definitely do play a part in our community, especially, and also music too. Like I was saying, like our music scene right now in the DMV is basically free cop music. Everybody want to go on drills and everybody want to spend some money down. Everybody want to steal and rob.
Everybody want to get active,
active, for real. And it's like, to our youth that got no guidance, that's what they see as cool. That's what they see as what we supposed to do because the older generation is doing it. And especially the older generation, they be like, well, the older generation try to keep themselves on that, but they get the young people to do all the dirty work for them. And it's like, it's wrong.
So I see you coming from a whole different aspect. So who do you blame? Like you're saying, okay, the music, okay, the older generation. Okay, so who do you blame? Who do y'all blame? My bad.
I blame the influencers, the people that really the guidance, like the people that people really look up to, like say like our popular rappers, our parents, elders, like the uncles that's really doing stuff in the streets. They be like, I want to be just like him when I grow up. Whole time he not doing nothing that's right. He doing all the wrong stuff. Also, I blame our friends, like the people that we surround ourselves by, because a lot of people get peer pressure and stuff.
That definitely plays a big part because it's like you want to be successful, you want to be, see your goals and stuff, but you can't do that if you're surrounding yourself around people who's lacking that, you know. So this is like we can't really blame everybody. The only person to blame is yourself for real, because it's like at the end of the day, nobody's gonna put a gun to your head and be like, oh, do this. No, you're doing it because you want to do it, you know, at the end of the day. So it's like, I feel like the person to blame is myself at the end of the day.
That's good accountability. So, what role do guns play?
Guns play a major role.
Major role, right?
That's I in my opinion, I think that's our leading cause of death right now. Like, everybody want to keep, but mainly I see it as, at this point, you gotta keep wanting to keep yourself protected. Like, people, they're not playing fair enough right now. Nobody want to fight. Nobody want to leave situations alone. Like, even a few months or years down the line, somebody gonna get back for what you did in the past. And it's like, you gotta play it safe at this point. But guns, Everybody wants switches. Everybody want APs and all that.
Yeah.
Everybody want Drake. It's like
everybody want that black. So are y'all for guns?
I am.
I feel like for like to a certain extent, like they stand for protection, but it's just like it's a lot of people that got guns that don't even
Know how to use it.
that don't know how to use it, and they don't even own it for real. Like legally they don't own it. It's just like
Safety
it's
first.
a lot of people that don't own a gun, and they just out here killing, like the people that's going to schools killing these little kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really sad that they go to school one day just to learn, gain independence, and they can't even do that because it's somebody coming in.
So as a mother or a parent, does that scare you?
It definitely affects me because I don't want my son. I don't know what it's gonna be. He's only 1 right now, but I don't know how it's gonna be when he gets older. I don't know if it's gonna be worse. I don't know if it's gonna be the same thing, but that's definitely a very, very, very scary thing for me.
So do y'all think it's possible to get rid of guns?
No.
Like put a ban on guns.
Yeah.
They can they can enforce the law, but to kind of say everybody going to abide by that law, no, not at all. Because people stealing them. I mean, not stealing them, but people selling them. So it's like
you can build guns.
You can build guns.
Print guns, build guns.
80% of them aren't even, like you said, they're not
Taking away
legally
from
happening. So it's like that's not gonna stop nothing. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, do y'all think guns have a positive role on the economy?
I feel like it's 50-50, but like it's like you said, it got pros and cons to it.
So what are some pros and cons?
Yeah, I don't see no pros in having guns. Cause like a lot of people, they not right in the head, so they using guns for anything.
Cause like let's say there were no guns. What would be the problem?
Oh no,
It's still a weapon.
Okay, so let's say no weapons.
Okay,
everything can be a weapon. So
everybody ain't got hot. A lot of people use a gun because they scared. So it's like if there was no, say if guns was never invented, no weapons was ever invented, a lot of people, the world would be way more peaceful because a lot of people scared to fight.
I feel like the cameraman has something to say.
I kind of disagree on that. The police use weapons too. And if we got rid of all the weapons, what would the police use?
So basically, we need guns to be police. So what about, since we're talking about the police, what about police brutality and the role that the police play in the violence in these communities?
Because police is definitely using weapons.
Police is killing us too. So it's really like, okay, they having guns.
It's 50-50.
That's why I
50-50.
say it's 50-50 because like police, they do need guns, but it's just like they need to be taught a way to use it the right way. Because like some police, like y'all said, police brutality, some police use it for the wrong reasons. It's like to hold people down and kill them for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like it's wrong, but it is people out here robbing banks, doing stuff like that. It's like that don't mean they need to be killed though, but that's just the world we live in. So.
Like they just taking their anger out. Everybody got anger, but they got built up anger. So they use that badge behind them to just do their dirty work.
Say police turn police because they was bullied in school. Now they don't feel like they got some type of
It's definitely that for sure.
So what could be done to stop, like, do y'all think it's a way to stop this, prevent this?
prevent what, like
The violence? Or is it inevitable?
I feel like it's definitely inevitable because it's like it's a lot of people that are doing protests.
So,
What has that done? I mean, there was one like protest with the whole lot Black Lives Matter, and that put definitely an impact on everybody. But did it stop anything?
no.
No. So it's like, I feel like it's definitely inevitable. It's not gonna stop anything, no matter how much we want it to stop.
To me, I always say this: the violence won't stop no time soon because it's too much bloodshed that done already happened. You got
And builds up more, okay, you kill mine, I gotta kill yours. I mean, it's never gonna be equal.
exactly, it's never gonna be equal. Everybody trying up the score nowadays, so it's like over time, yeah.
Wrong with them. Everything like recycling.
Until that one person say, nah, even though you killed my man, I'm gonna let it go and we gonna make a treaty and we gonna call it peace. But I don't see people doing that no time soon. So it's like too many people done died, too many families is mourning, too many like I said, too much bloodshed.
People ain't on their own, man. People back up, man.
You have anything to say?
Yeah, about the bloodshed. A while back, I don't know how it happened, but it was like in the night. I heard a gunshot go out in the neighborhood, and then the next day, blood on a porch, and somebody died.
Oh, your fault? Or it was on somebody else?
Like a neighbor across the street, like a house down.
That's
So how did that make you feel?
Terrified.
Did you feel safe?
Not really.
So if that was one of y'all, how would y'all feel?
definitely would be terrified and upset because like this is my safe place, this is my home. I shouldn't have to wake up or hear anything, you know, that'll make me jump at night. You know, it's like I should be able to lay my head, especially if you have kids. Like it's not a good feeling.
I mean, I feel like this day and age, it's become more of a norm in a way. Like, I have a friend that told me that one day she walked out her apartment building and she just seen a man get shot straight in the head, his brain just scattered everywhere. And it was just like, I was just talking to her and she's like, she ain't feeling no type of way about it because like she used to it.
Well, yeah, we definitely desensitized, and that's another thing. Media has desensitized us because we watching people get killed on the internet all day long. Every time we scroll, somebody else dying, somebody else getting shot, and it's like, at this point, we used to it. It ain't nothing new to us. It ain't nothing we already haven't seen before. So,
Like, since we was kids, they've been putting these guns and using guns as toys and then teaching us how to build guns. So it's really like, okay, why not use a gun? Why not keep going? Why not keep doing what we learned as children?
oh, yeah, especially, yeah, like you said, with toys, we, as a kid, we seen
Nerf
Nerf
guns,
water
water
guns,
guns,
paintball guns,
BB gun.
BB
guns.
all that. As I know for a fact, my mother tried to keep me away from all that as a kid. She was like, I don't want you playing with guns, especially if you outside. Then a cop mistake you for a gun. Like guns, like even fake guns are starting to look more real. Like
Real,
the BB
yeah.
guns are starting to look like actual guns. You don't want to be carrying that around outside and a cop mistake you for that. Blows. I was about to, yeah.
Yeah, because you don't even gotta carry a gun to get like police really be really violent. Because like my brother, he was walking on, he was carrying a bag. They threw him on the hood of a car. I'm just like, dang, like that's crazy.
Oh.
He was young. He was like 16. So it's like, it's just sad that that's the world we live in.
So how do y'all think we can avoid those type of situations? Or is it inevitable?
I mean, I feel like we can in some ways, like, you know, we can avoid, you know, carrying stuff like that around, but it's just
Like
like,
a bat? What if I'm playing baseball?
that's what I'm saying, like, that's just like, it's 50-50, it's like, if I enjoy playing baseball, why can't I carry it, you know, it's just like, it's all about the person you run into, honestly, you never know what it is, so.
I just feel like black people always want to be targeted no matter what.
Exactly.
Like we live in a racist society. No matter what we do, they gonna be out to get us.
So is there any way y'all think we can, anything you think we could do to get out the way or protect ourselves?
Work together.
And how? You
Do a team.
have a job. That's the main thing. Having a job, you can't really do nothing. You can't be outside. You can't hang around.
Yeah, you can't be, I really do agree with that. I really do agree. You can't be in the streets. You at work or you're home, you're tired, you're in school. All the productive things keep you away from the streets where the things go down. So y'all say we need to build a team, right? So what can that team do to prevent the violence though?
What can a team do to prevent the violence?
Or are you saying we need unity
Yeah, we need
and stop killing each other? Okay.
Maybe that's where we can start at, and people will, you know, look at this like, oh, they're not killing each other, maybe. But who knows though? I don't know.
So why do y'all think we're killing each other?
Because that's what it is, you know. It starts with the gangs, you know. You shoot somebody, they get back. That's exactly what it is. You shoot somebody's family, they want they get back. And then the crazy part about it is they don't care if family or not. They gonna shoot you right in front of your family. They might even shoot your family. Like,
Do y'all think women influence have an influence on that?
on the violence.
On the violence,
'cause,
yeah.
like, say, female outside, I see this happen a lot. Female outside, a nigga step to her, be like, oh, whatever, however the commotion goes, but nigga disrespectful, I'm gonna go get my older brother. I'm gonna go have my uncle do this. I'm gonna have my uncle do that. And then, bruh, it could be, but even sometimes it be the littlest situations, like, bruh didn't hold the door open for the girl. and then they just get into it. Now, bro, come and kill him for nothing. It wasn't even nothing serious. Like, bro, didn't do no wild to her, but now he did.
Now, and it also be like the whole setup situation too. Like, you know, women they'll try to link with a dude or do whatever, and the whole time they just setting them up, and that's sad. Like, it's really sad. Like, it can turn from robbery to death. And
so as a woman, why do y'all set men up?
That's a good question. I feel like women they heart and like their feelings play a big part in that. Honestly, because of the simple fact that, I might be in love with you, and you tell me to do this, I'm gonna do it. That's how, like, women are very vulnerable when it comes to men, and it's really sad that it's like that. But that's just how it is. Like,
that emotion play a big role. Okay, so we've been talking about guns. So what about the drugs in the community? Drugs. Do y'all think that has to do with the violence?
I don't see weed, but I see perks, and like everybody want to pop perks, 10s, 20s, 30s. Everybody want to sip lane because, like I said, they think it's cool. They see everybody else doing it, and they want to do it too. And it's like people. I see normally people take perks to try to eliminate their feelings, eliminate their feelings, so they kind of zone out in the moment. So when they go do something, 9 times out of 10, they forget what they even did. They was out of their head at that moment. So they killing people they doing that. Like, damn, bro, I was on perk. I was tripping. But drugs definitely take effect. I don't really see too many people. Yeah, that's the leading trend in drugs right now.
Yeah, it definitely is, because like you said, like they can go kill somebody, but they can also, God forbid, but like they can also go sexually assault somebody too. Like that plays a big part as well. Like,
that's another section of the violence. Yeah. Cameraman, you got something to say?
Yeah, I got something to say about the emotions. In my opinion, that's the reason people are killing each other. Because they're getting mad at each other, and some people are just depressed, and that's one of the main reasons of suicide.
Depression does play a big role in the whole thing. Everybody has to figure out how to control their emotions, and when your emotions get the best of you, you really just, like they say, crash out, really. So with the drugs, I remember y'all saying we couldn't get rid of the guns, but y'all think we could get rid of the drugs? Why?
I feel like we could if we really wanted to, but
some people use weed as it's like medication. So
there's other medicines though. I just feel like them drugs are good for the economy when they get them on the street, because then you get to move them quicker, sell them quicker, sell more. But when they're in a pharmacy or in the doctor's or hospital, then you can't really have as much access because you got to get prescribed to it.
Well, even when some people get fake prescriptions, and then they sell them.
Yeah, but so I'm saying, what about if we didn't have I guess you're saying we do need drugs for pain and stuff of that sort, but there's no way to keep the drugs off the street. I feel like.
I feel like it starts where, the higher ups are, because they're selling it. So it's like, if they stop selling it.
They're selling it, they're growing it.
And it ain't just us that's messing up our community. It be the government.
Yeah,
the government
the
providing
government plays a big part.
Drugs, all
The
that.
parks they be hosting the auction, they be hosting they make it accessible to us in a way that we can get it. So what role do y'all play?
We play in our community. I try to stay away from violence. I don't promote it. I try to say I'm the peace. I say more so I'm the peacemaker. I try to keep everybody cordial with each other. Like, if I know you beefing with somebody, I ain't gonna say, yeah, bro, go ahead, go spin them, go do what you gotta do. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, somebody wanna do what they wanna do. But I always try to. What you about to say?
Alright, so let's say it's your situation. What are you doing? Are you just gonna let it be peace, or are you just gonna get back?
It depends on the severity of the situation.
Right. So let's say you get a call from your mother. Hey Isaiah, guess what just happened? Yeah, these boys from the neighborhood, they just flushed my head down the toilet, beat me up, and everything. What you doing? You talk, answer the phone.
Hello? Yeah, where he at? Hey, hold on, let me call my man right quick. Hey, bro, these niggas just flying on my head out of the toilet. What y'all trying to do? Damn. It's up from there, because like at the same time, I'm real protective about my people. So I ain't gonna resort to killing like immediately. I'm gonna want to fight about that.
Okay. So what? Oh, you said no.
Oh no, so
You agree? Okay.
Yeah.
So no. So what will make you resort to the killing?
If they physically like really have damage my mother, like if they
You don't think flushing is damage?
And
That's not damage. I think that's damage. Yeah, that's damage.
yeah it is. I ain't
You
gonna
can put a
hold you,
finger on my
but-
mama, that's damn.
Yeah, no, you right. I ain't gonna hold you. But I'm sort of kind of thinking about like the situation I'm in right now. Like
Yeah.
we is like on probation, so it's like to it probably sooner down the line. Like nah, let me not.
You gonna catch up with him later?
Yeah, but
So as a mom,
it's like
nah, you go ahead. What you saying?
nah, good.
So as a mom, how would you want your son to conduct himself in that type of situation? What would you want him to do?
Honestly, like what Denny was saying, like I would rather them come check on me first. Like, I mean, honestly, what my kid is gonna do, that's gonna be his decision. But I would obviously promote like
Let it go.
let it go. You know what I'm saying? Just let it go. Just make sure I'm straight first.
Ramon, how you feel about that one?
That mean make sure I'm
don't
straight
know.
first. Like you know what I'm saying?
So let's say you straight. Okay, then what's the next step? Just let it. Okay, we cool. He flush you again. It's okay.
Oh, they flush me
Then,
again.
yeah,
Oh,
let's just say they say
See,
okay,
now,
they sweet. It's like okay, we're at the mindset of okay, they're sweet. They don't care. I can flush her again, so I'm flushing you again. Now what? What's going on?
Oh, they just gonna have to go get their get back. That's how I feel at this point. They gonna have to go get their get back.
Okay. What about you? What you think?
Oh my man, I like just walked in this jump.
Yeah, we got another person coming in, so. Yeah, you.
This my man Bill. I love his mindset. Like we be at work speaking about topics like this all the time. And me really, I really wanted him to come because I don't even like I'm not the person to speak my mind for real. Like for me to sit here and do this, like this took a lot of courage for me to do. Like I don't even be speaking as much, but like my man Bill, he know how to articulate better than me, so I thought I wanted him to be here.
You getting out? Yeah, you gonna need a doctor for that.
I mean, we can have him talk behind the camera. It's all good. So, right now we're just talking about violence in the black community. So, what's your view on that?
My view on violence in the black community right now, I feel like it's just a disease that's, it's ongoing. Death and killing is a disease. We have to stop marketing it as just an act of violence. It's literally a disease that comes with a domino effect that drags people that doesn't even come from that into that. So
as a disease, do you think it's curable or not?
it's definitely curable.
Okay, so you think cancer is curable? I feel as though they go hand in hand, honestly.
I feel like anything that's a disease of the body or a disease of the mind is curable.
Okay, so how would you cure it?
But how we go from cancer to
Because I'm just equating it because like cancer, I feel as though it's uncurable because it spreads, it has a domino effect. Like I'm saying, killing, violence is uncurable because there's no way you can stop it.
So
You can let's say everybody at this table be done with violence. No, I don't want to be done with violence. I want to kill you. So then what?
So you basically
I
act
feel like, me personally, I feel like that's a within situation. Me, I'm 31 years old, and I come from violence. So growing up and seeing things, losing people, losing myself along the way. I'm still here, but as far as like losing my mind, it's just. I feel like it's curable because love is the cure to everything.
Okay.
And what I mean by like literally everything, I'm talking about like literally like body things, mind things, stuff like that. And then to 9 times out of 10, here in the DMV, the cure to all this crime is a conversation.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
But sometimes you don't think it could be more than just a conversation.
I mean, yeah, it could be more. You know what I'm saying? It could be
first step.
Yeah,
the
that's
first
the
step
first step, though.
Okay.
You know?
But I just feel as though it really depends on the situation here, for real.
I mean,
It's like, okay, let's say somebody go do something to one of your people. You're gonna want to retaliate, right?
I mean,
tell me if I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm
I
wrong.
ain't gonna lie, bro. That's what I come from. I come
Okay,
from
so then
retaliation.
that's-
But it's a
Okay.
but to that.
What's the but? I
But
didn't hear
I'm
the but.
31 years old now. I have 2 kids. I have things that I.
But let's say someone comes for your kids, then what? Ooh.
Okay, listen.
Ooh.
Listen, see, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like,
You gonna spend by her? You
I'm
gonna
not
spend
gonna
by
lie, bro.
that?
Like, it just comes down to this. Like, it's the relationship with God, bro.
God, okay.
Bro, if you know that God is an all-forgiving God, bro, then sometimes.
God, let God handle it.
Like, and then for real, like you said, if somebody do something to your folks or something, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
At some point in time, you're gonna have to come to realization and understand that if I do something, I'm putting somebody else in a worse position than I can even put myself in.
And not even just if you do something, you gotta really just like, we gotta let God control it. Let God handle it. Because once let God handle it, then everything be good. But when we try to take it into our hands, that's when the problems come into play.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I did some crazy stuff in my life, bro. If God can forgive me for that, bro, I can forgive somebody else for doing something, bro. Bro, people gotta understand, bro. A lot of people make decisions not even off of you. 9 times out of 10, you might have something in you that's not even you. You might have drunk some liquor that's conspiracies in you. You might have ate some of this food, this pork, this beef, this red meat and stuff like that that really alter your mind and trigger your mind. Like, people gotta understand we are experiments on this right. You know what I'm saying?
These drugs.
Right.
Drugs.
These are drugs. These are weapons. You know, so you just gotta understand like what's going on. And if you're not really aware spiritually, you know, then it's just like anything can take you. Anything can take you. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people wake up and be mad at themselves and take it out on the work.
So what do y'all feel is the problem with the youth today? Like what's the root? What's the problem? What's the root of the problem?
I feel like they follow a lot of footsteps, the wrong footsteps. I think, you know, like you said, like the lack of guidance for.
You basically we got like touching on that. When we were saying like we ain't got no guidance, we ain't got no influence. I mean we have influence, but a lot of the wrong influence. When we was touching on the music, the video games, the movies and all that. It's just like
keep going.
we got poor influence. Like,
So like I said, we have a choice. We have free will. So we have the good influence, the bad influence. Why do we always choose the bad influence?
because everybody view the bad as fun. That's like they think it's cool. They think
That's the thing.
Why can't good be cool though?
It's the music,
Right.
bro.
But the music, some music, the gospel music. Why not?
It's the like the main root is the music.
Mm-hmm.
People gotta understand. When Satan got cast out of heaven, he had the most beautiful voice. Came down to earth and controlled music. That's when they created rock and roll, they created the 808s, and all of that stuff. And those frequencies and stuff get to your mind. They actually do these experiments in places like this. But they, when that stuff gets into your mind, you start listening to that kill, free pop, bang, bang, all this stuff. 9 times out of 10, that's what you respond to. Back in the day when our grandparents started listening to that old Prince soul music, you said a car on the radio, now to the phone, you know these songs now with the older and stuff, that was good music. You know what I'm saying? That's good for your soul, that puts you on a high frequency. The music they listening to now is all low frequency music. All that King Von, all
Low
that
vibration.
That's just straight, like, and that's really what it is. And a lack of fathers.
like pop. They like.
Cameron, got something to say.
I have a question. How do you guys feel on the war with Israel?
I feel like it's sad. It's really a mass murder, mass homicide, genocide, every side you can think of. It's really just sad, and it's like they're fighting over something that God created anyway for us, not for just me or you. It's for everyone, really. I can go to Gaza, I can go to Palestine, but so like, why are we fighting over something that's not really ours? At the end of the day, it's just land.
He informed me about what's going on, because I don't know.
So I don't know a lot, but it's a war. They're fighting over the land. It's Gaza. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody knows, Gaza and Palestine, and they're fighting over the land.
Yes.
And a lot of people died. Like they said, the amount of people died could fit up FedEx Field, for example.
Yeah.
Palestine people, most people from Palestine are Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
Most people from Gaza are, I guess what they call it, true Christians or something. I don't know. They're something religious, but it's basically their religious. Basically, what they're going to try to do is try to put everyone, just make everyone choose a certain religion.
Mm-hmm.
And that's no one should really be religious. Religious was created to create separation. Everyone should be spiritual, not religious.
Mm-hmm.
Religious is just a thing to make law. You know?
Yeah, really.
It's like judge each other.
Yeah. Religion is like, in a way, I'm a religious person, but I understand your aspect. And I say, it's kind of like the different religions are like different gangs in a way.
Right.
So it's like, the violence is still there. And I think the camera has something to say.
So you think the war of Israel is more a battle of ideologies or something different?
I think it's a battle of ideologies and practices, beliefs.
I do too.
And it's like, it's like me saying, I want y'all to all believe what I believe, and if y'all don't, I'm gonna kill y'all, basically.
Right.
And that's what they're doing. They're killing them. And it's not like they're killing a little bit, they're killing men, children, women, everything. Everybody's dying. And it's a fight, it's a war. And it's really sad.
It's basically
really
just
sad.
slavery, how we portray slavery, how we was told that everything was happening to us. That's basically what's going on. You know, they traumatize you. So by the time you turn 30 years old, you can't, if you make it out, you can't do nothing but remember that, man. It's in your DNA. It's what you come from, you know, but it's traumatization and stuff like that.
And it's just like you said, like slavery. Just like slavery. And the Holocaust, slavery, and then it's like this, what's going on in Gaza. So it's really like, how do y'all think it could be stopped? What's going to end this war? God, yeah, I agree. I feel like God can only take
The
over.
only thing we can't, it's nothing that nothing humankind can do when it gets that far.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do that? What we gonna do as the U.S. We gonna step up and go over it? No, we gonna just play the side in the U.S. and fund it because
Yeah.
Joe Biden is funding it.
They are funding it.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's just like we ain't gonna step in, but we gonna play the.
So what if it comes over here?
So they wipe one side.
I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I feel as though it's like a lose-lose situation. So I feel like when they wipe them out, they're gonna come for us because we're funding them. So they're like, oh yeah, y'all mess with them, so we're gonna come for y'all. But then at the same time, it's like if we don't fund them, that's gonna break. It's gonna break like a bridge in the gap with our allies and stuff of that sort.
see,
So I feel as though it's like, you know.
I ain't gonna lie. The U.S. is so powerful, bro. That I ain't gonna lie, bro. Ain't nothing coming over here, bro. Cause they know it's something bigger than that war. They know like it's something bigger than that war that's coming.
But I feel like I kind of agree with you, but I disagree with you because we're powerful, but it's more powerful out there. China would spank us.
Yeah.
No, and it's like the Chinese. I don't know if you know this, but they've been coming in through Texas and claiming asylum.
But they need us.
They don't. I say they need us.
Everything is made in China here, bro. They need us. I'm telling you, we the ones that give them the money.
No, yeah, we give them the money, but where are we getting our stuff from them? They're providing for us. That's like me feeding a baby and then the baby saying, "You need me." No, you need me.
Go both ways.
It go both ways.
Go
Really.
both ways,
They do
right?
go both ways.
So why would they? You get what I'm saying?
But they can really
Why would they
like
mess
take
it up?
take over though. That's
Like
what I'm
export
saying.
and import.
I mean, they can, but bro, you gotta understand, bro. There's a whole bunch of black melanated people here that's just not going. That's winning. You know what I'm saying, bro? And that's just the facts, bro. And that's like USA, we different, bro. We have a majority of carbonated people here that just got, I'm not going in their blood. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
when
I
it comes to war and all that, like you just gotta look at what's going on in the streets. Bro, it's some stuff that we got our war going on here.
Yeah, we do have
DC,
it.
it's a war. You know what I'm saying? It's a war in Washington, D.C. right now. It might not be Gaza and Palestine, but it's a war. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, I feel like, bro, God the answer to everything, bro. I feel like if everybody actually knew God and not believed in Him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. It's really a difference. I don't
It's
think
a
people
difference,
understand.
right?
It's a difference between knowing and believing. I feel like the camera has something to say.
How do you guys feel on Noah's Ark being found in Turkey? Just want to know.
I haven't heard
For
it.
real.
I haven't heard of that. So
They found
I know about that.
But Noah's Ark.
They
Yeah,
found
they found
it. It's all types of. It's rare. How can we say it's not rare?
So
They just.
how do you feel about it?
Not the best
So
because
I didn't know about that.
I've
So like,
heard-
how did they find it? It just popped up, or
That's a good question.
yeah,
I know how they
I
found
don't know
it.
about that, but I mean,
Basically,
it's real. So
It's deep, bro. It's deep. But basically, like, what's going on right now is why they preach about global warming for so long.
Mm-hmm.
The world is really heating up. And when we get this
All
eclipse
the
on the
cars.
8th, when we get this eclipse that come on the 8th, that's really going to, like, transfer the world into, like, a way we never really seen before. Like, even, like, natural calamities and stuff like that. Do y'all know about the eclipse and stuff like that? And y'all remember the eclipse that happened in 2007?
No. So what happened during that eclipse in 2007?
Basically, you know, the moon comes in front of the sun and makes the whole world black for a couple minutes. You know, 2007 that happened. I remember I was at work and they gave everybody like some 3D goggles and stuff like that. They told everybody. 2007 it was like 3.
Sweet.
21.
Oh, you don't mean literally like 3, but you mean.
Hey.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
But
2007 I was 32.
no, I said 2017.
Oh!
There you go. It's like you said 2007. Come on, say she said. Come on, say.
Oh.
Three.
Oh, this is 2017.
21. That's why. I'm like,
You were 5.
yeah. No.
No. 2007, you were the same age as us. We talking
No,
about
I was born 2004.
What?
Oh, I was in 2003.
So you would be 7. You would be 4.
Oh.
Alright.
Damn, 2007. I was
I don't want to know.
So, damn.
Alright, so what
How you
happened?
feel?
So 2007, there was an eclipse. So what happened during the eclipse?
Basically, like everybody was like, "Oh, see y'all say y'all was young, y'all was born in what 2003 and stuff." Like, but basically, it felt like 2000. In 2000, everybody was coming out with this Y2K stuff, the end of the world, like this shit. I mean, the stuff was so crazy.
So that I feel like even my mom said they've been talking about the world coming to an end for a long time. Like when she was a baby, they was talking about coming to an end. Now my generation talks about coming to an end, and it's like we really don't know.
I mean,
Just
we really
conspiracy
do.
theory.
How do we know? It's yes, conspiracy theory. But how do you say you know?
I'm
So how?
conspiracy theories, and let me tell you, after 31 years of being on it, feel good to know that 85% of it true.
Okay,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
yeah. So did
Yeah,
you watch the
like-
Obama movie on Netflix?
Obama, what? Lead the world behind?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that boat that just crashed into the bridge in Baltimore, do you think that relates?
Don't it? Don't it? Come on, man. It's
So
crazy.
what's next? Okay, so in the movie,
You know what's
the
next.
first stage, yes, yeah, I know what's next. So in okay, so let's say the theory is wrong. Then what? So then are you just gonna? How do you feel about that then? The theory is never wrong. So in the movie, there were 4 stages of basically the world ending. Not the world ending, but like the world coming to an end. The first stage, a boat lost control and it came onto the sea. In Baltimore the other day, a boat lost control and crashed into that bridge. The second stage, it was weird. Like, you gotta watch the movie. I don't remember the second stage, but I remember all the different things that happened. Like, there was a whole bunch of deer because the animals were running from whatever was coming. All the the cliffs.
That's
all
what
the
it's running from. Because
Yeah.
the world shifted and the animals don't know how to react, so they're acting crazy.
Yeah, and it's like, it was like 100 deer just standing there looking at one girl. Then all the Teslas, like brand new Teslas straight out the parking lot were just crashing into each other.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. So, and then basically to the
The
world.
movie was just telling everybody
Get prepared.
that on April 8th, when this eclipse hits, when the world ascends into a 4D, 5D dimension, if we not right, we're getting stuck in this 3D.
So what do you mean by not right? What do you mean by that? Yeah. So what do you mean by not
And
right?
you're gonna be stuck. What I mean by not right is
Right with God or right with
basically.
Okay.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? This solar eclipse is.
Cameron got something to say.
I remember an incident that happened in a solar eclipse.
What solar eclipse?
I think it was either
It's
2018,
2017.
probably 2017. It was a YouTuber's son. He didn't wear the glasses, and he looked into the eclipse. You know what happens when you do that?
No.
You go blind.
Oh yeah,
that
I
true?
heard that before, but I didn't know that.
So-
Yeah, but he's okay now.
So he went blind and unblind?
Yeah, but you go blind for good. I don't
So
know.
it's like, okay.
I don't know if it's like forever, but I think he got lucky.
It's not, trust me, bro, I look at the sun all day sometimes.
You just look at the sun. It's like,
No,
That's
like, you talk about I really connect with it. Like, bro, I'm a connector.
It's good for you though. People don't know that though.
People don't know, bro. Like, bro, I'm that nigga coming with the spiritual side. But, like, I look into the sun and all that, bro. The sun gives you, bro, where do you think vitamin C come from? You think it come from some orange juice? If you think vitamin C comes from orange juice, you need to do some research.
Man.
Come from the sun.
Yeah, that's
Like, people need to understand what grass do to you. So putting your feet in the grass, then you charge up. Talk about energy. You think you about to eat some food? You think you about to eat some beef or some pork and you about to feel better? You about to, just because you ate? No. You gotta actually connect with nature. You gotta touch trees, hug trees.
So I
Talk
feel
back
like
to you. Talk back to you.
They talk back to you. They
People don't know that though.
Talk with you,
We
might
can-
know how to
yeah.
talk in the mind. You
Now I know what
close
you're
your
talking
eyes. If you close your eyes, you can envision anything. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all think all the violence in the black community is based off lack of guidance, in a way?
Yeah.
Lack of not just guidance as in, oh, don't do this, don't do that. Guidance to the spiritual aspect.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
true,
You know.
But okay, so why when people are led to the spiritual aspect, why do they stray away?
Scared up.
Because at the end of the day, people gonna make their own decisions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could, like I said, you could only lead them to where you want to lead them, but it's up to them if they want to continue that life or if they want to, you know, fade away from that life. And, you know, more of the time, it's really fading away because of what the, you know, values are. Like social media, like they said, social media and stuff. Like, you gotta look at it in a different way.
Like me, bro, I'm a perfect example. I shaved away from it for years. I just now coming back to the good side. I'm 30 years old. I'm 31. I just came back last year, bro. But all through from 15 to 30, bro, it was straight demon time. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't, yeah.
Like straight demon time, and I just appreciate that I made it out. Like, bro, I had rebirths, literally rebirths, like traumatizing things that is just being a new person after this situation, like physically, mentally, spiritually. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like when you go, people's spiritual awakenings come. 9 times out of 10 they come, like, not everybody, but most people's come from real damn bad, going through the worst thing in their life, and then nobody else to go to. That's how God do it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why people get put in this dumb situation, I feel you.
That's how God do it. I'm gonna make you bow down to me. I'm gonna make you pray. Put you through something that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, God put his toughest battles through his strongest soldiers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all have any advice for the youth?
Got too much advice for me.
If it's true.
Stay out the way, definitely. Gotta stay out the way.
Like bills.
Don't grow
Be
too
yourself.
fast.
That's the
You know what I'm
number
saying?
one thing.
Don't grow
Be
too fast.
yourself.
If you got an opportunity to stay with your parents, stay with your parents.
Alright, so with the be with yourself thing, how do you know who yourself is? How do you find yourself?
That's
You
a
gotta
great
find
question.
yourself.
That's a great question because you got to find yourself. But at the end of the day, when you were a kid, that's you. When you get older, is when you start losing yourself. You know who you are. That's why when people be like, you a big A kid. You finding yourself. That just means you're finding yourself. I am a big A kid. You want to know why? Because I lost myself. I missed myself as a kid. I knew what I wanted to be when I grew up as a kid. And by the time I got to high school, I
Went all through the window.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like you don't really find yourself until you over the age of 25.
Okay. I feel like things go wrong, but that's just a part of growing and becoming who you are. And sometimes that trauma with things going wrong breaks people. And like you said, the rebirth. It breaks people to the point where they can't be who they are anymore. So how do you avoid that? You can't.
Just keep going. Everything is a process. You know what I'm
Everything is a
saying?
process.
Just keep
It's a
going.
process. You gotta keep going. Don't give up. You know, just understand that, you know, it's not gonna happen tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to be, it's gonna be a process. So, you know, continue with that process.
Embrace
It's gonna
the
go by
process.
quick. It's gonna go by quick. You just gotta be patient. That's it.
Thank you for tuning in to the Social Changemakers Podcast. Please remember that our young people have a voice, and to always give them an opportunity to express their concerns, because they are our future social change makers. Until next time.